victory July 29th for me means everything for me and my career to date. Being that a lot of people doubt me, and that's when I rise to the occasion, when I got all the odds stacked against me. Errol's a tremendous fighter. Like I told everybody before, I'm a fan, but it's just business. I know I can beat him. I feel I can beat him. I see myself beating him. I visualized it numerous and numerous times before fighting Sean Porter. I told him, I said, listen, they only want to gauge me for Errol. I knew this time would be here, and I'm ready, more than ready. So when that time comes, July 29th, and my hand is ready, rose, and I'm the new undisputed welterweight champion of the world, all I'm going to say is I told you so. That's it.
If I'm not mistaken, isn't it your mother's birthday as well?
That's right.
Did you promise her something?
You know I ain't losing on my mama's birthday.
Errol, same question to you. What does it mean to be victorious on the 29th? But more importantly, what does it mean to get that victory over Terence Bud Crawford?
It means everything. I mean, I feel like I done everything I said I was going to do. And now the only thing, last thing to do is to beat Terence Crawford. Yeah, he's a great fighter, has great ability, great willpower. But he's a great man too, but I'm going to break him. And I'm going to show everybody why I am the best fighter in boxing, period. And show everybody why I am the #1 guy in boxing. Yeah, he's going to come and fight, but I'm going to break his will. I want to break him mentally, physically, and just show people why I am a great fighter. Despite what I've been to, the adversities and things like that, I always kept on the same path and to be the undisputed welterweight champion of the world. That's been a lifelong dream of mine. It's been something I've been wanting for a long time, something I've been clamoring over. And regardless of any situation, I always stayed the course and knew that this fight was going to happen and that I will become victorious.
Errol, let me follow up on that. Because listening to Bud, he says, listen, you may talk about his resume, but he's been undisputed before. So this is nothing new to him. Therefore, he's coming in, already been there at the pinnacle. This is new to you. Your response to that?
I mean, that's cool, but I'm not the guy he fought to become undisputed. I'm not that guy. You know, I feel like that guy was not that good. You know, Regis stopped him in the first round too. Regis stopped him in the first round too, man. Like, who that guy beat to be a two-time world champion?
He beat 2 champions.
Who?
He beat Troy Noski and he beat Ricky Burns, which was a 3-time world champion.
Troy who? Come on now, man. Come on, bro.
And I think he went to Russia and
come
beat
on.
him. And I think he went to Scotland and beat him. Then
Come on, man.
He tried to be great and come to Omaha and beat me. I don't think you fought nobody that was a 2-time world champion.
When he ever been tested, he got stopped.
I don't think you ever fought a champion that was two-weight divisions, right?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
All the titles I took from the champion. So what you saying?
Okay.
Every title I took, Sean Porter,
he was
champion.
He was a one-time one-weight champion.
It don't matter. I'm taking it. Okay. I'm taking it.
Well, you got the opportunity.
Like I said, you line them up, I'm gonna knock them down every time. It don't matter what happens, personal life, whatever. Hey man, give me him. You sure you want him? Yeah, this is easy work. Get him out of there.
This ain't no easy work.
Hey, you want him?
Here.
Oh, I know it's not easy work. I definitely know it's not easy work.
Okay.
I definitely know that.
Just
I ain't that naive.
Right.
I'm realistic.
Okay. I love this because one of the things you made when we were in LA, but you said, hey, look, this guy is so-called the big fish, but I'm gutting him on July 29th. Talk to us about that.
Well, you know, I like to go fishing. Everybody know those are my hobbies.
Man, that's cat. He's not catching me with no fishing pole,
hey, listen.
man. I'm the biggest. You can't catch me with no fishing pole. Listen. What it look like catching Moby Dick with a fucking fishing pole, man? Get out of here, bro.
They all been caught before.
Man, not with no fishing pole.
Every last one of them. And
Now
July
with no fishing
29th,
pole.
he gonna be caught too. I got a big enough hook for him, and,
Yeah,
and
all
I'm already reeling them in.
Y'all don't
July
even sound
29th,
good. Your ass better have a submarine.
I'm gonna put him on the bank. I'm gonna put him on the bank. I'm gonna gut him, and I'm gonna fillet him.
Man, you
like
better
I
have
said.
a submarine.
All right, we gonna catch him. Well, matter of fact, we already caught him. We just reeling them in right now. And July 29th, that's when we're gonna get him to the bank. We'll probably weigh him, put him on a scale.
You ain't got a scale big.
Chop his head off. Cut him from, the gut, the little butt up. Take the little vice grips, pull the skin off, take the little knife.
It don't even sound good.
Let me ask you this, Bud. Let me ask you
y'all
this,
like
Bud.
fish? How many of y'all like fish? I bet your pops like fish too. You like fish, don't you, pops? Come on, you can say you like fish. You know what I mean? Your son the big fish, so he love fish too, So we gon' we gonna give his pops a piece of fish too.
We Jamaican, man. We smoke bud. You already know how that go. It's legal in Vegas too, so we gonna smoke your ass up.
Hey, y'all do.
It's legal in Vegas too, so we gonna smoke. We gonna roll you up and smoke you up too, man. Y'all get that new bud strand, man.
Hey, but you know the crazy part about it is, y'all do smoke bud in Jamaica. I forgot. But this ain't
new bud strand.
This ain't no bud. This ain't no kind bud. You feel me? This ain't the bud that you just can buy on the streets. This that marinated bud that you hit one puff, you might be seeing stars like how high. Just know.
Man, Terence, let me ask you this.
Whack. We don't do that.
You're victorious on the 29th. You will be.
We don't smoke whack.
The first male to be undisputed in 2 different weight divisions.
Yes.
What does that mean to you?
Well, it's going to mean everything to me July 29th. And I can guarantee you, July 29th, you're going to see a Terence Crawford that you have never seen before. Everybody always asking me, is this the best Terence Crawford? And I said, no, I got a lot to show. Errol may be that fighter to bring the best out of Terence Crawford. We shall see.
Errol, he said he's going to show on the 29th that this is the Bud Crawford era. What are you showing on the 29th?
Man, he can show what he want to show. It might be his era after this fight. After I beat him, he might go on and, win other titles and go up the weight class, win some more titles, and, do what he do. But he's not winning July 29th. So he can go and stop that nonsense.
What does it mean to you to be the first undisputed welterweight champion in this 4-belt era?
It's great. It means everything. This is what, we lace up the gloves for. This was we used to watch, as an amateur, I used to always watch the old school fights and, just glamour over and be like, man, one day I'm going to be in a fight like that. And I used to watch something called Legendary Nights. Come on HBO where they talking about Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns, not the fight, just the events that happened before the fight and showing the press conferences and the weigh-ins and showing the training camps and how it was. So, I'm finally in the same scenario that the fights I used to watch back then, and it's just a great feeling, man, just to be in those shoes and seeing that and seeing everything come into existence and knowing that I can be the first ever undisputed welterweight champion of the world. And, despite all the disses and the back and forth I go with Terence Crawford, at the end of the day, I'm not going to lie, there is, mutual, it is a respect there, for him. But all that comes out the door once it's fight night and before the bell ring, but once the bell ring, the respect definitely goes out the door. And it's wartime. It's time to fight. It's time to put on not only a great show, but it's time to prove everybody why I am a dominating fighter.
Guys, I only really have one question for you. And this is for, obviously, the media here, people watching. Hell, they're streaming this in Times Square right now. So for all those people in New York City, all across the country, people spend their hard-earned money, pay this pay-per-view, come out to Las Vegas. Terence Bud Crawford, what can you guarantee they're going to get on July 29th? Because Errol Spence Jr. says he's breaking your will that night.
Well, that makes for a great fight. So July 29th, everybody, if you ain't got a ticket, if you didn't get a chance to get a flight to Vegas, buy the pay-per-view. You got two young, hungry lions going head-to-head for the throne. Errol Spence is a tremendous fighter. I'm a great fighter. He's accomplished a lot at the welterweight division. I accomplished a lot in the sport of boxing as a whole. This is a fight that everybody's been yearning for, and me and Errol coming together and making this fight for y'all, knowing the type of styles we both bring in to the table and the caliber of experience and technique that goes forth into training and coming to put on a great performance for you guys. He's going to bring it. I'm going to bring it. He's going to try to break my will like he said he is. I'm going to try to break his face. So that makes for a great, exciting fight. You know, he's always in exciting fights. Me, myself, I'm always in exciting fights. And the best man will win July 29th by the pay-per-view.
Let me cut to the chase. You've stopped everybody you faced at 147. Do you stop Errol Spence Jr. on July 29th?
If he get out of line, I swear to God, he going to be the number 11th.
Errol Spence Jr., same question. For all those people coming out to Vegas, buying the pay-per-view, this man says, you get out of line, he's stopping you July 29th. What can you guarantee these folks are going to get on the 29th of July?
Well, he already know I'm getting out of line. I've been getting out of line my whole life, so so it is what it is. If you say, hey, you gonna have to try. You're gonna have to try. I guarantee you that. But like I say, man, y'all got to come out and support this fight. Either come to the fight or order the fight, man. We got to support these fighters out here. I'm going to tell y'all stories out of LA Fitness, and I was running. And then a guy had stopped me. He was like, man, I bought, your high-ass shirts. And and he was just talking about how my shirts was high. And I was talking to him. We was just chopping it up. And I was like, that's crazy. You complain about my shirt. But, I'm sure if you go out, you go somewhere nice, you'll buy a Louis Vuitton shirt for $800, $1,000, and you never complain. And that same guy who owned Louis Vuitton and own these high-end fashion places wouldn't even give you the time of day or even talk to you like I'm talking to you, right now. So, I'm just asking everybody to show some support and show people and show, the business boxing people and, everybody that, that it is a reward in taking risks. Just like how we go to these basketball games, football games, and pay $20,000 to sit front row and get these seats and nobody's complaining. Support these fighters, man. Because this is how they earn their living. They literally putting their life on line to give y'all a great show. They literally losing brain cells and, could lose their life for y'all. So, support us, please. Come out to the fight, watch the fight. Everybody talk about this fight. These are two great fighters fighting each other. We bringing it back. This has been a great year for boxing. And for me, this is the best fight in boxing, especially style-wise. So let's just everybody tune in, man. This is going to be a great show on by me. I'm sure he's going to put on a great show and try to put on a great performance. But like I said, I'm the biggest. He ain't catching me with no damn fishing pole. I'm flipping his whole boat. I'm sinking him. You better come with a submarine, the USR, China, everything. Because like I said, man, I'm the biggest shark. I'm Moby Dick. I'm the king. Ain't nobody stop me. It's strap season, man down. Make sure y'all tune in. Y'all gonna see another great show and another performance.
I did catch that. You saying man down on the 29th?
Man down, strap. Man, y'all know the motto. Man down, strap season. Line them up. All that, man. Big fish. The biggest.
Fish fillet.
Hey, man. Hey.
Fish fillet.
Smoking on bud.
There you have it. It is July 29th. It is the
Put them in the dirt.
most anticipated fight of the year, really of this decade. It is Errol Spence Jr., Terence Bud Crawford. Guys, let's get a face-off. Let's put the belts